career cushioning. Career cushioning. Now, just like quiet quitting wasn't a new phenomenon, it was just a really catchy way to say something that's been happening for quite some time. I talk about career cushioning all the time on this show. In fact, I'm a little bit miffed that I didn't come up with this one, but I didn't. Credit to a LinkedIn post from Catherine Fisher. Way to go, Catherine. I love what you did here. I love alliteration. Good on you. So this is not a new phenomenon. It just means that you're in the process of lining up a new gig while working at your current one. In other words, this is most people most of the time. Sometimes people get emotional and they don't make a good decision and they just say, I'm quitting and I have nothing to quit to. But most people, I mean, that's what you did, Alex. When you joined here, you had another job. I mean, most people do this. This is not a new phenomenon. So it's like cushioning your landing, right? Meaning you're going to walk from one job to the other. We talk about this every stinking day on the show. So there you go. Just keeping you informed, career cushioning, It's nothing new. It's like when you're dating, you're keeping your options open. You're not serious. All right, I get it. So there's one thing I want to get to in this article. They quoted somebody else from a Bloomberg interview. Abby Martin said, a lot of people feel that looking for another job while already employed is cheating on a company, which I find insane. And I agree with that. There's no cheating going on unless you were using their company time. And I've said that over and over again. You should not be taking job interviews during normal work hours, or if you're going to, then you need to use that as personal time, vacation time, sick time. That's cheating. That is cheating. But doing it the right way is not cheating. That's being strategic. So there it is, another phrase. We'll see how this catches on. Career cushioning. I need a phrase, folks. I'm gonna unveil a phrase. YouTube crazies, you're my live audience that gives me real-time feedback. I tested this one earlier today. So there's a phenomenon now because of so much remote and hybrid work where people are working multiple jobs, certainly 2 full-time jobs. You know what that's called? Wait a second. Oh, I don't have a drum roll. I thought I had a drum roll. You know what it is? Professional polygamy. Are you a professional polygamist? Are you holding down 2 full-time jobs and they don't know about each other? Kind of like the sister wives. Do you got that going on? If you do, you're a professional polygamist. There it is. We'll see how that goes. Okay, speaking of professional polygamists, they would reside in this category, remote workers. But this is an interesting story, different direction for remote work. The shift to remote work gave Americans who had previously been commuting, 60 million hours back. That's collectively. So of all the Americans who had been commuting, and then they went to remote work, the collective, there were 60 million hours that were returned. Over 15% of full-time workers are still completely remote, and an additional 30% have hybrid schedules. So the Federal Reserve Bank of New York analyzed some data from a new survey by the American Time Use Survey. Here's what they found. This is interesting. So what are workers doing with the collective 60 million hours? We find that employed individuals allocate their saved commute time towards leisure activities and sleeping while reducing their overall work hours. Say it's not so. Come on. You're telling people that are working at home in sweatpants, they're reducing the hours they're working? Come on. Is that true? According to this survey, yes, it is. The data suggests that working at home has prompted people to start work a bit early to get things done during their previous commuting hours. That makes a lot of sense. But time spent doing their job during paid work hours decreased overall and has been allotted to non-work related activities. Oh, I see. So this is intentional infidelity. Oh, I'm on a roll. We got professional polygamists. We got intentional infidelity. You are cheating on your company. because they're not there watching you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, you are. Sneaking around. Yeah. Tomcatting. Whatever else they say. So, here's a specific breakdown. Sleeping is up by 1 hour. Leisure activities are up by more than 2 hours. Non-market work, including household maintenance, repairs, and meal prep, increased by 10 to 36 minutes away from home. The rise in leisure was obviously more pronounced among younger Americans, of course. They have more time to spend at social events. They don't have kids. They're eating out, going to bars, little drinky drink at 4:30. Might be 5 o'clock somewhere, or whatever that stupid phrase is. I never get that right. Must be 5 o'clock or something. Is that how that goes? All right. And exercising. Other activities that saw increases are childcare, job searching, and income-generating ventures that aren't directly associated with a person's full-time job. Wait a second, Alex. Let me go back to that one. Income-generating ventures. Fancy speak for a side hustle. Professional polygamy. I'm going to tell you something. See, that's why I'm calling it professional polygamy, by the way, because, see, polygamists are like, it's okay to have multiple wives. We got the sister wives. We just got a rotating schedule, and we figure out all that nonsense. So they think, well, it's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with it. These professional polygamists go, there's nothing wrong. As long as I do a good job for this job and I do a good job for this job, it's fine. So it's not wrong for me to be doing work, doing side hustle work during my normal work hours. You know why? Because, Ken, I'm doing a good job. You, sir, you, madam, are a professional polygamist, and it ain't right. And it's going to blow up on you. I couldn't imagine having more than one wife. I'd be stressed out, man. That's too many people to please. I couldn't handle it.